In 2021, we have always been hearing these Nintendo Switch Pro remakes. But really, is the Nintendo Wii U even worth it in 2021? With the new Switch possibly coming out, with the success of the Switch and all the games ported from the Wii U to the Nintendo Switch, in this video we're going to figure out, is the Wii U worth owning in 2021? First off, let's go ahead and talk about the Wii U console. Now, this is the console that you have to have at your house or plugged in at all times. You plug this in, you put the game discs in here, and then you kind of leave it. You have it plugged into your TV and whatnot. But then you have the gamepad. Now, the gamepad, this was something that really was amazing, and either people love to hate it or they love to love it. Now, back when this came out, a lot of people were confused about the difference between the Wii and the Wii U. But they thought you just got this extra handheld and you used your Wii, and that kind of wasn't good for the Wii U. But this thing was absolutely amazing. You could play about 25 to 35 foot from your actual console home base, I'm gonna call it, in order to play games remotely, wirelessly, and that was pretty cool. I think it used like Bluetooth or something similar to that, because that was about the range of what Bluetooth is. But these were perfect. This was perfect because it fit perfectly in your hands, but people, for whatever reason, just couldn't get their heads wrapped around this or something like that, and I feel like people just saw this and didn't really care for it. Now, if you look at this right here, you will notice that this looked very, very similar to the Nintendo Switch. Basically, the screen in the middle with the controller ports on, or controllers on the side, which were later removable Joy-Con. So I think the Wii U at this point is pretty much the Nintendo Switch, but less mobile. Now that we've talked about the Wii U itself, let's talk about some of the controllers and how it was used and how it played. So if you had a Wii, you know what a Wii remote is, and also the Wii Motion Plus. Both of these worked with the Wii U, which was awesome, because if you had a Wii and you had these controllers, you didn't need to go out and get more because you already had controllers for it. Now, the one thing that the Wii U did that we kind of would have loved for the Wii to have was a wireless controller that was actually really awesome. Now, if you check out this controller here, it is basically what you would expect from a Nintendo Pro controller, but a little bit different shape. This is totally amazing, and I love how this is set up. It's a very, very comfortable. You just basically play like this. And overall, this is a great controller, and at the time, this was a really underrated controller. No one really cared about the Wii U when it came out, but I think today playing Wii U games with this is just as amazing as playing the Switch with the Pro controller. So you gotta take into hand how the controllers feel and how awesome they are. Speaking of the Nintendo Switch, let's talk about all the Wii U games that were ported to the Nintendo Switch, because they were so good on the Wii U, and Nintendo knew that they would do great on the Nintendo Switch. I've got a stack here. These aren't all of them, but I'm gonna go through them pretty quickly just to keep your head kind of in the game. Bayonetta 2, we've got Pokken Tournament, we've got Lego City Undercover, we've got Mario Kart 8, we've got Zelda Breath of the Wild. I don't know if you count it as a port, but it's on both systems. We got new Super Mario Bros. U and Luigi U. You've got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, Super Mario 3D World. You've got The Wonderful 101 and Tokyo Mirage FE Sessions. That's a ton of games. This is what, like 10 games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 10 games here from the Wii U that ported to the Switch. If you're wanting to be smart about it and get these games for half the price or more used, the Wii U is a great place to pick up these games, and they're not really much different on the Nintendo Switch. Now, obviously, like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has all of the DLC, but really, if you're paying a $20 for the Wii U compared to $40 or $60 for the Switch, I think it's worth going with the Wii U, to be honest. Now, we talked about games that were ported, but let's talk about some good games on the Wii U that you should definitely play if you have the Wii U. Now, I've got like 8 probably right here. Now, there's a ton more. I'm not going to go into way too much detail about this, but there are awesome Wii U games that didn't get ported, and everyone seems to think that all the good games got ported and the Wii U's dead, but there's a ton of great games on this system that didn't get ported but kind of maybe need to. I don't know. I'm not going to say they need to, but they are definitely well put together games, and they're totally amazing. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. This one is still sealed. I have a copy that's not sealed, but it is what it is. The NES Remix Pack. This was totally amazing when it came out. It took the NES games and kind of changed them up a bit and gave it a new little feel and flair to it. Nintendo Landis is a totally amazing game. It's got a bunch of mini games put together. Playing with your friends or family is just absolutely amazing with that. You should definitely pick that up if you have a Wii U. We've got Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Monster Hunter is an amazing game, so that's all I need to say about that. We got Zelda Wind Waker, the HD version, and it is what it is. It's a great game that was remade for the Wii U. I love playing this when it came out on the Wii U. I got Xenoblade Chronicles X. I didn't ever really get into this game, but it was a good game. Like, for whatever reason, I didn't play it much, but I've seen how good it is. It's totally amazing. Then you've got Yoshi's Woolly World, a fun little cute platformer. If you like kind of the Kirby or the Yoshi type games, this is one you definitely have to have. And last but not least on this list is a Paper Mario Color Splash. This is probably one of my favorite Wii U games. It's a ton of fun. It's amazing. It looks great. And if you've got a Wii U, you've got to pick up some of these games. There are so many awesome games on the Wii U that people just kind of overlook, and I think these are some really good ones that you should definitely play. Is the Nintendo Wii U worth it in 2021? I think it is. I say yes. It is an awesome system. You can get it for around $100, then maybe spend another $100 and get 5 games that are well worth playing, and you will be set. $200 for an awesome Wii U collection, I think is worth it. Now, some people say no, all the good games got ported. I don't think that's true. I think the Wii U still has some life into it, and it's just totally amazing. So we talked about the console, the controller, and the games that were ported, and the games that weren't ported. So this is time for you to make your decision. Comment down below and tell me, is the Wii U worth it in 2020 or not? I want to know your opinion. Just comment down below and let me know. But with that being said, that's all I got. Peace.